I'll start off looking at these little goodies. Or actually, I guess. Hello. Hi. How's everyone doing? Get this going here. Alright, so tonight we're going to play with this Sterling Hill motherlode bag. Some pay dirt there. See, Lapidary Dave is live, so looks like a whole bunch of people are hanging out over at Lapidary Dave's. Hello. Let's see about content. Let's see, I shared it to Discord. Alright, there we go. Oh, hi, Gems. Oh, got, let's see, 2 boxes here for you. I guess I can maybe condense them into one, although it'd be safer for 2, so things don't break. Less pressure on pieces. Yeah, we can chat about it after. Not too worried. I meant to message you earlier today about that. Okay, let me clip on my mic here. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. The mic clip went flying off and the microphone went flying. Probably popped in your ear. Yes, I mailed. You should have one that should actually. Here, let me pull it up. Let's pull it up. So here, what I've got is some goodies from Everybody Rocks. While we're starting out and hanging out. This one is a beautiful mossy agate that she sent me. Hey there, Sonia. How's it going? And Greg. Hey there, Greg. Meant to say hi. So yeah, this one is gorgeous. Look at that moss. Yeah, I just barely posted it in the Discord. I'm going to be panning this little bag of dirt. You can double check. Okay, let's see. Your box says in transit. Says says you'll get it tomorrow. Yep. It was first expected today, but yep, says you'll get your box tomorrow. Yes, that's the one that was in the Discord that I posted. There's some beautiful UV to some of these pieces as well. Crazy color. Now, I'm not positive about this one. Ooh, look at this limb cast. Insane glow on that. This one, though, I sent her an email to ask. I'm not sure, but I thought this one could be dino bone. I need to know if this is dino bone. No, not more than one piece. Just this one that she sent me. I'm going to put it on a little display stand. Probably give it one of my little stands here. You know, give one of the little slab stands. That's perfect for it. That one's going to live on my display like that. Kind of got a face, you see it? Got an eye, nose, mouth. Okay. So anywho, let's raise this up. Oh, now you got the light in your face. Greg, the word was, oh, you weren't here for the last one where I said. The word was I didn't send it out yet because I was trying to get a hold of them and talk to them about it and hadn't packed it up to get it sent out for a few different reasons, but finally I'm just going to send it out this week. Hey, Nick, how's it going? Some play sand right there. So I know they just reused the sand. Oh, someone asked if there was emerald. Hold on, let me go back a bit here. Put this on live chat. Yes, Greg. This is the one that supposedly can have some chunks of raw emerald in it. I'm not expecting anything nice. Nothing facet grade or crazy. Probably just stuff like this. So there's a little variety of things in here. I don't know if I have the postcard handy. I've got it somewhere around here. Looks like a piece of opal. What I want to do. Hey Al, how's it going? And Travis, how you doing? Always playing with dirt. I know, it's rock hounds and digging in dirt and stuff. It's yeah, so this is not like other pay dirts where it's like dirt from a mine. This is from that place in New Jersey I went, and they just put a bunch of sand recirculating through a big sluice for the kids to play with, and they put a bunch of rocks and gems and stuff in the sand. Oh, whoa. Some little crystals on that cluster. Interesting. I have to get a little water here. I wonder if that's hopefully not the amethyst cluster that was supposed to be in here. Is that all we're getting for amethyst? Because I'll be kind of sad. I was expecting a huge amethyst cluster. Yep, I guess this is our amethyst cluster. Definitely was expecting more. Maybe this is also an amethyst cluster, actually. Looks like it is. Looks like maybe we got two. Oh, it's a very wet dirt already. So I'm just going to rinse it off right into the already wet dirt. They packed it as a wet dirt. Like I said, they just take it right out of their recirculating sluice and pack it into these bags. That's Kind of dirty, but not very amethysty. Maybe it's sun bleached, huh? Piece of tourmaline. Nice little chunk of tourmaline there. Oop. Crystal point we'll have to clean off. It does look yellow, and I would not be surprised if it's a baked amethyst. It could be a baked amethyst, fake citrine. Oh, hey, I found a shark tooth. I know it said fossils in here, but that's definitely a tooth of some sort. Maybe not a shark tooth. It's a little tooth or bone fossil. More tourmaline. Man, there's a lot of little bits in here. I'm just scratching the surface, literally. Yeah, I don't think it's a shark's tooth, by the way. Quartz and obsidian. Yeah, I got the gloves, chips. Yeah. As soon as I started touching this, I'm like, yep, gloves are going to be a must. Little piece of jasper. Oh, there's a tooth. Now this one looks like a shark's tooth. See, the other one just looked like a broken piece, like off of this, or off of a piece like this. Nice sharp one. Hey, Jeff. Jasper or chert. Hey, that might be an emerald. Can't tell if it's green or if it's just this dirt. Hmm. Some dirty dirt. This is meant to be sluiced in their sluice box. They have a big sluice set up there with little panning and sifting setup. A cool fossil. And brachiopod. Definitely clean that one up. I mean, we'll clean them all up. You're gonna have to clean me up. So how y'all doing tonight? Some milky quartz. Yeah, I do gems, but this is pretty muddy and wet, So I'd have to run it through the classifiers wet. But yeah, I've got some classifiers, but I thought it'd be fun to just kind of pick through. Broken shark's tooth. Ooh, that's a nice chunk of tourmaline. Get that one cleaned up, but it's got the good little lines on that one. This might be more of what they're calling the raw emerald. Let's see. Ooh, or not. Thought I saw a labradorite flash there. That's got like a interesting chatoyancy. Like a blue-green. That one's pretty. Oops. A couple tiny pieces. Is that a little tiny tourmaline? Nope. It's a little black rock. I think most everything is going to be fairly big and not tiny stuff to sort out because the screens they have there for you to sort out in the water and sift through at their sluicing panning station, like, it's pretty big. Think about the smallest stuff you're going to get, like, the holes are barely smaller than this. So anything smaller than these is going to fall through. It looks super green in the light. There's another brachiopod. Ooh, this one's opalized. That one's awesome. Okay, let's see. This hand is mostly dry. Check that out. That one's opalized. Maybe it's all a calcite, but I'm pretty sure that's a opalized brachiopod. That's a cool one. Okay, oops. I meant to grab my little towel and forgot. Hold on 2 seconds. I'll have to get a new glove. It's ill prepared. Okay. Dripped a little bit. Let's see. Oh, that's a bummer. And get some water to help. Rinse pieces off easier instead of spraying them. And dip them. Okay. So yeah, by the way, Tyler will be live in about an hour and a half. 90 minutes, he should be live. That's definitely not an arrowhead. It's supposed to be 2 arrowheads in here. Hopefully that's not what they're calling an arrowhead. But they add shark's teeth, emeralds, the arrowhead, whatever this chunk is. Looks like selenite. Oh, do I not want to really get that? So weapon. Oh, yep, that's definitely a chunk of selenite. That was a very solid piece, though. Wow. Try that one off. Oh, there's an arrowhead. Cool. That was selenite. And this one here is a nice little arrowhead. A pretty one. Yeah, we get some nice backlight with this one too. That's a pretty one. Cool. A bunch of these rocks look a little boring to me. Maybe when I clean them off, take a closer look, we'll see that they're something else. This one feels like a faceted crystal. So I got really, really close to the 4,000 hour mark the other day. Um, like 2 days ago, or whatever, 3 days ago now. On YouTube, it said I was at 3,800 plus, just over 3,800. It updates every 48 hours, so you can't just like check all the time. It just every 48 hours or so it updates. And so I checked after like 2 more days, and it dropped down to 3,600, which means because it only counts the last 365 days, which means 365 days or 366 days ago, I had a good video, and must have had like 200 watch hours that dropped off between those 2 days. Oops. So got really close to the 4,000. Once you hit 4,000, you don't have to stay at it or stay above it. You just have to hit it once. So we'll get there real close. Nice little light amethyst color in that one. Little piece of amethyst, but just the lightest touch of purple. All right, the guy who made this dirt just didn't know the value of an emerald and threw a really expensive one in. Let's be real, I don't know the value of an emerald. Like a little more amethyst. Interesting point on that one. Just one purple point. Kind of a little more purple in the side ones, but just really prominent in that one. Yeah, Sonia, we pulled out a handful of little crystals, some selenite, some amethyst, an arrowhead. There's supposed to be at least 2 arrowheads in here. Found some shark's teeth. What is this? Fracture pattern looks like glass. It's a conchoidal fracture, so I don't know. Maybe it's a type of quartz, or I mean, a few gemstones do get conchoidal fractures, but little piece of an agate. That'll be nice for a tumbler. Nice, Jeff. You can post a link to your channel here, Jeff. Whoa, what is that one? Really purple amethyst. Little chunk of the dark purple. Big hunk of some sort of crystal there. Well, it can be for the people who watch in the future too. You never know. Well, that's a big chunk of an agate. Look at that. Ooh, that's a nice one. Look at that. It's got a rind on it there. Oh, that's got a great color. Look at that piece. Nice. I like that little nodule. That's for sure one of my favorite pieces in here so far. Ooh, ew. Oops, I turned off the flash. It was already on. There's a nice piece. It's nice when you actually get a good flashy one. No, not when you're the guest on their live. It's only the person who is the host channel gets the watch hours. Ooh, I almost dropped it. I caught it. This one's interesting. What is that? Definitely some sort of fossil. Weird little skin on there. Weird shape to it. What is this? That's a weird one. Nick. Someone, Travis. Who knows fossils? What the heck is this? But it's got these little bumps on it. Makes me think this is its original shape. That's a weird one. I feel like I've seen this before. Oh, Joseph says that's an echinoid. They gave me a little chart thing. I need to dig it up. But there's like a little postcard you get with this that has a list of the things that could be in here. I'm sure it says that on there. Thank you, Joseph. Appreciate that. That's a cool one. Oh, that'll be a first in my fossil collection. Uh, Possibly a calcite. Color's a little off. Ugh, jeez. I'm gonna throw these microphone away. I'm done with them. Alright, well, hello. Yep, now I know it's working. I turned it on my end. Well, That's so dumb. You'll just get to hear more background noise and hear a lot more. Yeah, I just charged those microphones. They were completely charged up. We've been live 36 minutes. They used to last for hours. I don't know why it died. Actually, it didn't die. It's on. It just stopped working. And it's done that on a couple of the recent lives. Well, that's a bummer. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jims. Yeah, my microphone also is really lame because no matter how much, like I'm talking, trying to talk quieter now at least, but I have to try and talk louder with the microphone because I know it's so much quieter and it doesn't pick up the voice super well. That's what I get for buying the cheap set. It's nice when I'm out in the field somewhere though and it's windy, I guess. Nice little chunk of amethyst. Maybe I need a new, need a little wish list. And put a microphone on the Amazon wish list. Lots of little tiny pieces of agates and crystals in here. I may have to sift this wet with my classifier off camera. Interesting. What is this little piece? The bag was $25. It's something fun for the kids to do at the mine. And they've got a little panning station where you just dump all the sand in a classifier and sift it out really fast. And I watched all the kids do it in like 30 seconds and then they were kind of done and they were like, oh. I was like, I'll take it home and play with it for a while. Make it last. Instead of pan it out in their little station in like 30 seconds. Most of the kids got the little like $10 bags they had, but it says that it's guaranteed emeralds. At least I thought the big bag also had them, but they said everything in the small bag was also in the bigger bags. Trying to figure out what kind of fossil this one is. Hold on. Let me show you a little closer. Pan the sand might have gold. It's gone through their sluice system 100 times. Well, probably thousands of times. They just go out there and keep re-scooping the same stuff, expecting people aren't going to take it home. But you can. I asked them, I'm like, I don't have to pan it here, right? And they're like, no, you can take it home. So that's interesting. Kind of an opalized plate on the bottom. And then what reminds me of like a mouth plate of well, not like the manta ray mouth plates, but yeah, something like, what are the sea creatures that have a little mouth plate like that? It's not teeth. I guess it would be teeth, what we'd consider teeth. I don't know. Interesting one. Opal teeth, yeah. It was pretty fun. There's I liked the arrowhead that was in here. It's a pretty cool arrowhead. You know, I'm sure it's not like an authentic arrowhead. It's just one that was recently nabbed by someone. Modern man. But it's fun. Wonder if this is what they're calling the emerald, because there's been a whole lot of this that I keep thinking is quartz. Is it colorless emerald? It's supposed to be like 3 ounces of it. Puffer. Thank you. Yeah, maybe puffer. I don't know, I'm not very good with the fossils. Ooh, that one's pretty. Look at this shirt looking one. Ooh. And the light is not doing that one justice. That one's for the tumbler. That'll be a nice tumbled piece. Definitely lots of little stuff I'm still missing in here. Oh, dropped one. Dropped it, come back here. Oh my gosh, okay. There it is. Oh, hey, there we go. Check out the schist on that one. It's sandwiched. It's a nice schist sandwich. Yeah, I have lots of the sand with the gold, Greg. We're gonna get back to more of that. I've got the one I was panning recently from Banshee Mining to go finish. Oops, sorry, I was off camera. Oh, that's a chunk of pyrite. That's gonna be weathered. You're for sure gonna be rusty, aren't you? Been sitting in this wet dirt for who knows how long. Just a wee little cluster of pyrite. Oh, I see something red in there. That. Huh. Can't tell if that's actually a piece of red flake of stone or might be a little piece of plastic. Feels like stone. Interesting. Hey, Love Faith, how you been? Cleaning some dirt from the New Jersey mine I went to. Pulling up some crystals and rocks and things from it. That one's interesting. I don't know if you'll see as much depth as I do. maybe with lead shot, no. Definitely tried a little speed painting with some gold when I knew how much gold was in there. Looks like a little piece of event, like super bluish aventurine. First I thought it was like sodalite, but then it's very quartzy. Huh. It's like a little piece of aventurine. A super dark one. Which is my favorite kind. I don't really like the green aventurine, the light colored stuff. I like the really dark stuff. Yeah. That big slab I got recently. I cut it up for cabs. It was on my sale table, I think, for one night. No one claimed it. I was like, you know what? Nope, I'm gonna cut this one up. Making a small pile of rocks here. Hey, soul. That one kind of looks like a fossil. I'm curious about this one. Whoa. Well, I was right, actually. Thinking away. Because it's similar to Turritella. It is fossilized shells into a nice little jaspery. I forget what they call this one. It's kind of a yellow-orange. But it's the same as Turritella. It's just a bunch of fossilized shells. A little piece of that. Right. I mean, I've got sifters and scoops and classifiers, but I just thought it'd be fun to dig through like this. Get messy. Limonite. I think, isn't limonite like the yellow staining? Like yellow color? But some things get like limonite growth. Limonite staining? I don't know. Ooh, that's pretty. Is that a fluorite? What is going on here? This one looked green and purple. Ooh, yeah, a little piece of fluorite. Love, faith, hope, charity, soul. More pyrite. Getting very oxidized from sitting in this wet dirt for a very long time. Maybe more of that orange calcite, I think. kind of orange tinted calcite. Ah, I figured you had to be here if Love Faith was. I thought maybe you were just lurking and sharing one account tonight. I feel like such a kid. I love this. If you have kids, you should do this for them. Get some big bins, put some towels out on the table, dig through some sand and pull out some fossils and rocks. Ooh, it looks like a little chunk of common opal. Yeah, I can't say I identified 3 ounces of emerald, so I'm wondering if a bunch of that stuff that looked quartzy is what they're calling emerald, and it's just kind of a colorless to maybe light, very light green. Another opal. Looks like a lot of little chunks of common opal in here. Yeah, it's like this. I'm wondering if this is what they're saying is the emerald in here, or if just maybe the big bag doesn't actually have the emerald. Because that just looks like quartz to me. I mean, even with the ones you buy at the store, I almost never trust that they'll have all of what they say in them, because how many times do you get a chunk of glass and it's like authentic citrine? It's like a piece of yellow glass, if not baked amethyst. Interesting, that one looks like a tiny... almost looked like a piece of amber. Think it's a nice ambery colored opal. Because, yeah, it doesn't float. Wow, that light. Oh yeah, looking at the layers, I think that's a nice amber-ish colored opal. It's pretty. And I do have my black light out, so I guess I can shine that over, start seeing if anything's glowing. Okay, has to be green to be emerald. That's kind of what I thought. Soul, I posted on the Discord what it says. The small bag says gemstone mix and 3+ ounces of emerald. That's all it says on the small bag. This is the big bag, and they told me the big bag has what the small bag has plus more. The big bag does not say emerald on it though. It just says 10-ounce gemstone mix, 2 fossil shark teeth, 2 arrowheads, and amethyst cluster. That's like all they guarantee in it. And then they give you a postcard with like 20 different gemstones that could be in it. But just based on that postcard and what we pulled out of here, almost nothing looks like that. Here we go. This found the other arrowhead finally. It was stuck in there. Oh man, I don't remember what dark one I tossed. A couple of them were just some dark stones, and then a couple of them were obsidian. Oh, actually. Oops. I'll look at both of these, because one of them I tossed. Now that I see it in the light, it might have some color to it. So there's the other arrowhead. Ah, no worries, Greg. Hope you have a good one. See you down here soon. Only like a month away. Can't wait to go digging. So this one, you can see a little color leaking in around the edges. Yeah, I've had lots of obsidian like that. Oh, another chunk of pyrite, it looks like. Yeah, man, Herkimer's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Let's see, we got 45 minutes till Tyler's supposed to go live, if he hasn't changed anything. I believe he said 9:30 his time tonight. And tomorrow night will be an hour earlier. He's going to do a live sale tomorrow at 8:30 his time. Ooh, hey, that's an agate. Nice. Look at that one. Ooh, another great tumbler one. If only Joseph. I did find some really cool stuff while I was there at the mine that this came from. If you haven't seen that video of mine, it was the New Jersey fluorescent one from, it was the Sterling Hill Mining Museum. Got all the cool fluorescent stuff. Honestly, one of my favorite parts, aside from all the really cool glowing bits, was still the fact that the mining scenes for Zoolander were filmed there. I had no idea when I went there. That was a nice little surprise. I thought that was funny. A little more pyrite, a little more obsidian. So I think we've just about exhausted this dirt. I'm gonna make a bigger mess going through it. Not actually a mess. I'm gonna go through it tomorrow and put it through my classifiers wet, down to a pretty small size. We'll see. I guess I'll, just because I've got it here, get it all down and pan it as well, because I've got the pans, so why not? Who knows, maybe we'll get crazy lucky and there'll actually be a little piece of gold in here. Not just the fool's gold. Yeah, I don't know, Jeff. That was a pretty one. Could be Botswana. Had nice banding. Definitely lots more little tiny stones to pick through here. But yeah, I don't know. That was about it for tonight. I was debating like throwing all the little stones that I pull out of here up on an auction or something. Oh, there's something with some color. All right, Joseph. Hey, thanks for the info and thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you chatting and sharing some nice informative tidbits you had for us. I'm gonna go look up echinoids. I don't know. I think it's echinoids. I'll look those ones up after this. Huh, it doesn't float, but it is pretty light in the water. What is that? Is this some of our emerald? 10 ounces of gemstone mix. Who knows what could be in here? Look at that color, though. It's not quite like the peridot I have. It is a little bit, but it doesn't. It feels a lot lighter. If that makes sense. It feels very lightweight. It's interesting. Beautiful color to it. I like that one. So, yeah, we'll hang out over at Tyler's in a little bit. And then got some new stuff coming in this week. We'll do, I was going to do a live sale tonight, but I was looking around at all my stuff and I was like, I just don't have a whole lot left. Set up for the live sales. We've got a handful of spheres, a couple little slabs, a couple cabs. It's kind of like a little mix and match of what's left. There's a little tooth. But as always, people can, send me personal requests for any of the goodies I still have left over from my previous sales. If you watched my lives or whatever, you can chat with me on the Discord. People do that often and snag up little extras to add on to their sales, or if they missed out on the sale, you can just message me on the Discord and be like, hey, do you still have this? It doesn't just have to be during my lives. Especially because I need to make some more room. More room for more new rocks. Gonna kind of go through this one more time and then probably call it and give it up. I thought amber 2 gems, but with that little shiny sheen to it, but definitely doesn't float. I'll test it after this. I'll wash all these things off and give them a good hardness test and figure out the ones that I'm curious about. I could gems. That's what I'm doing with the gold ones. The gold panning paydirts I was doing. I am saving those to send to someone who gold pans. They can repan it and look for anything I missed. Plus maybe I'll add some gold back in. As far as this, I'm not sure. I'll pan it tomorrow, like I said, real quick. See if there's any hint of gold in here, which I highly doubt. Just the way they reuse and recycle the dirt over and over there and run it through this big sluice thing and just scoop random dirt in. I don't think it's gold bearing dirt at all. So I'll probably just toss this after I clean it. By which I mean pan it and sluice it, and classify it multiple times, just toss it. After I'm sure there's nothing else I want in it. Unless someone really wanted to pay the shipping, I guess. I don't know that I want to take the time to pack up a bunch of this gunk dirt. It wouldn't be worth it. There's nothing in it. Not when I'm going to be done with it. I'll break out the classifiers and sift through it pretty well. I just thought it'd be fun to be like an 8-year-old here for a little while. Come here, where are you? Hey, Jenny. Your little faces on that. I like that. Shing. There's a little face in there. There's always a face in the rocks. Look enough, you'll always see a face. Oh, fun, love face. Alright, y'all have a good one. Sounds like you had a fun night. Got a whole bunch of new stuff coming. We'll do some more live sales real soon with a whole bunch of new inventory. Oh, I saw another tiny tooth. Nope. Yep. There's a handful of tiny teeth in here. I hadn't realized this dirt was going to be wet when I got it out. I was really hoping it'd be dry because I had my little classifiers here to do a dry classification. Interesting. Little piece of an agate, I think. What's up, dog? You hanging out? Ooh. Oops, I was still zoomed in. Well, I think that might be about it for any of the big stuff in here. So I'm gonna go clean myself up now. Clean out this thing of water, wash these little rocks off, rinse these off. I think maybe run my dog out. She seems to be wanting attention. And then we'll see y'all at Tyler's in about 30 minutes here. Oh, here's another one of those. Look at that. That's so cool. I'm not sure what it is, Jenny. Right away, my instinct says something like a calcite. It grows in sheeted layers like that. So yeah, my first thought is maybe a calcite. But I don't know. You can play with that stuff and do a little hardness test. But I've got a few little videos to go work on. I know I haven't put out a full-length video in like 3 weeks now. I ran out of rock hounding content and my machine wasn't working, so pretty much just had like 4 or 5 cutting videos from the club. Like every week I've been going to the rock club and cutting stuff and recording stuff, but then just not putting out any videos. So I just have like 2 hours of cutting footage. Cutting and cutting and cutting lots of slabs. And a lot of those slabs are already gone and sold in some of our live sales, so I don't even have a bunch of them around to like film and stuff now. Get after shots. Oh, there's another good sized tooth bit. That one poked me a little. There's quite a few more teeth than I was expecting in here. Whole bunch of shark teeth. But yeah, we will see you all. Tyler's, I think, about 27 minutes. Yeah, assuming he'll be on time. I was trying to look for a clock that was visible over on my laptop. I'm gonna pull this glove off. Wipe this off. Give you all a quick little sneak peek. Some of these ones that Everybody Rock sent. Show you a little UV fun before we head out of here. We'll get Jeff those 5 subscribers in no time. Yeah, y'all go subscribe to Jeff. Look at this beautiful pink bit, a little rhodochrosite. Oh, don't mind all the dirt. No. Nice agate. This one that I said, I'm not sure if it's like a dino bone. I need to ask Everybody Rocks, because I look at it, I'm like, it looks like some type of bone I've seen. And the cellular structure on the side too. All the sides look like that. This nice piece of wood. Gems also needs only 3 subscribers to go live. Jeff needs 5. And Gems needs 3. So if y'all are watching in the future, go jump on over to those links that Gems just now posted in the live chat. If you're watching this within 12 to 24 hours after I went live, you may not be seeing the live chat. When you watch the lives right after, sometimes the live chat doesn't process. It takes a little bit of time. But if you give it like a day after the lives and watch them, then you can actually see the live chat and see what everyone was saying. But sometimes YouTube takes a little while to process the live chat, and the longer the live, the longer it'll take to process. It's a little piece of chalcedony that would be the top of a fire agate, had there been fire, but there's no iron oxide fire layers in that. Some blue. Maybe this is aventurine, light blue aventurine. And some quartz tips. Can't tell if this one's dyed or actually just a light amethyst tip. Bet if I look really close, I can figure out if it's dyed. Alright, so let's take a little look in the UV. That one's just obviously popping out. That's wild. That one is just crazy. Look at that. That's got some fire in it. Ooh. Wow. Ugh. Really need to go wash up after this. See all the dirt on my hands. Yeah, those are pretty cool. Some good stuff there. Yeah, gems, there's no like set amount of time. I actually looked more into it. It just depends on how busy YouTube is at the time, how many videos are currently processing on their server. Basically, as soon as your live ends, it starts processing and it gets added to a queue of videos processing on the server. And depending on how many viewers your channel has and if you're monetized or not, like if you're a really big channel, it's going to bump you up to the top of the list. And they're going to process your video and the live chat as soon as possible. For smaller channels like us, it's going to take a little longer. I've definitely seen it where like one of my videos had the live chat just a few hours later, but it was a very short video. Last week, or I think it was like around 4th of July when we had that sale, I had to wait almost 48 hours for YouTube to show me the live chat because I needed to go back and see something for one of the auctions. I needed to see who all was bidding on stuff in the auctions for a giveaway that, like, Jeff was like, yeah, I wanted to share some stones and whatnot. Anyway, that's all besides the point. Like, I had to wait 48 hours for that one to process, or that was a different live, but yeah, it can suck sitting there and waiting for the videos to give me my live chat. It's like, it's mine on my channel. I should be able to see the live chat right away. I don't know if they're what is called silver lace onyx. Let's see. It's got some dendrites. That's got some normal dendrites in them. These look like manganese dendrites. I don't know that they're silver lace. This one has saginite spray, it looks like. There we go. Look at that. Tiny little needles. Little saginite spray needles, it looks like. Little tiny fortification banding. Little bubbles. Little bubbles and bands. Needles and plumes. That one's great. That one is very reactive in the UV. That is the one that had the most pop. Aside from the pet wood. Look at those little details in the UV. That's gorgeous. Absolutely stunning at the bottom there too. Oh, thank you for cooperating tonight, camera. I really do appreciate it when you show everyone what I want you to show them. It's nice when you're not a pain in my butt. Oh yeah, and this one. A little jasper with some little bit of gunk in there. Just kidding, I don't know what to call it. It's just a jasper with some chalcedony, but the way it looks in the UV, that chalcedony right there is what was glowing green. Zoomed in way too far. Yeah, anywho, I will see y'all at Tyler's soon. He should hopefully be live in 15 minutes. I'm gonna go crank on our AC because it was 90 degrees just before I started our live, and it's a little toasty in here now. It's been a warm one here today in New York, so I'm gonna go wash up these rocks and see y'all soon. And we'll be live maybe again tomorrow for coffee and rocks, but it's gonna be a busy day trying to work DoorDash for any shifts they give me. Oh yeah. And ooh, oh yeah, look. The hair's gone. I don't even know if I showed at the beginning. I think I showed my face for like 2 seconds. But yeah, went and chopped it off today. But yeah, gonna be lots of fun. I will see y'all tomorrow. Well, actually, 15 minutes here in Tyler's chat, but otherwise, tomorrow. See y'all soon. Bye.